I'm live. Woo! Let me turn audio off, volume off. There we go. Never a dull moment with this guy. Well, you could be right. Sometimes there's a dull moment, but not always. Good evening, everybody. Now then, I've had a load of comments saying that picture I put on Facebook was AI. No, it's not. The dreadlocks have gone. I have no more dreadlocks. There you go. So what do you reckon? Hang on, let's just put the comments up there. Yeah, they've gone. 15 years. And that's it. All gone. Now, I'll tell you something. When we finish, it's taken about 3 days to get all the dreadlocks out. And when we've done it, Mrs. PJ just got the last one out for me. And she's got like long nails and she scratched my scalp for me. And that's the first time my scalp's been scratched properly for 15 years. And it was bloody awesome, I'll tell you. There you go. Where's my mouse gone? There we go. Hiya, Charles. How you doing? Hope you're doing all right. So, yeah, it's not AI. The dreadlocks have gone. My hair is very, very thin at the moment, though, because I've got 2 bags full of hair out. I've got 2 Morrison's bags full of hair out of my dreadlocks. You would not believe how much hair come out. It was absolutely unreal. Hiya, Chris. Are we all ready for the weekend? It's another day to me, actually. So there you go. But it is looking a bit thin on the back. But I've got some special conditioner and all that kind of stuff to pick me up. But yeah, I'm happy with how it's come out and how it's looking. So I am quite pleased. I am. I look different without them. Yeah, I'll tell you something. My head feels a lot lighter. My scalp feels a lot different. It's definitely a different feel. Oh, I'm just looking at the screen up there because I've got my camera on this one, but on that screen up there I can see myself. I'd like to say I'm handsome, but I don't think so. Oh dear. But yes, I definitely look different without him. Some people said I look younger. So there you go. Finally got to watch live. Nice one, George. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. Here we go. Let's get it. DJ is in the house. What do you reckon, mate? Hey? Bloody hard work getting dreadlocks out. I told you they were coming out when we went to Blackpool, didn't I? So, yeah. Like I said, some people say it makes me look younger. I don't know about that. So there you go. But let me know what you think, mate. Holy crap, Santa got long hair. I did have long hair before, but it were all in dreadlocks. So there you go. Good look. Looks good, Pete. I thought you'd be like Sinead O'Connor. It would have been the easiest way to do it, to just cut them out and then shave my head. But I didn't want that. I wanted hair, you know. Just in case in, say, 3 months, I want to put them back in. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it was worth the effort to take them out properly, even though it were hard work, in case I want to put them back in, which at the moment I'm 50-50 whether I do or not. But I love the colour of them, you know, and no pressure. So it's yeah, I'm quite happy with them as they are at the moment. But today's the first day. Big up DJ. It looks good. Do you think I'll still be recognisable without my dreadlocks? Yeah, hang on a minute. Let me spin around and show you the back. So there you go. Looks like it's been snowing on my head, doesn't it? Yeah, I might be able to go for a fly tomorrow. Weather meant to be nice. Yes, it's supposed to be better tomorrow. Hopefully, hopefully. I did put a picture of me with my new hairstyle on Facebook, and loads of people were going, "Oh no, no, no! It's definitely AI. You've done that with AI. You've not cut your dreadlocks out and everything." But no, as you can see, it is definitely not AI. So carry on the good work and great audits. I'm trying, mate. I am out on, oh, well, a lot of next week, I'm hoping. Let's have a look and see what's on calendar. Oh, it's mostly for Mrs. PJ, not for me. So I shall be out. I look a lot different. Yeah, possibly. Possibly I do. You love the videos, thank you. Oh, you're telling DJ audits. Yeah, I love DJ's videos as well. I watched that one today where he wants his details. I want your details. Oh, you like it, dear DJ, mate? Good. I'm pleased. It would look good, short and spiky. No, then you've got to put all that crap in your hair. And I've just done with all that. Not crap in my hair, but you won't believe how much shit comes out at dreadlocks. You know, like old bits of dandruff and stuff like that. But yeah, it definitely feels nice now. Definitely feels nice. DJ says thanks. Short back and sides, that's what you want. No, it's not. No. I don't want short. I've got short sides, look, my sides are still short. But no, I don't want short back and sides. Out of the understanding they were damaged, mate. To be honest, I wouldn't say they were damaged, but some of them were getting quite thin. And I wanted them out so they could be redone. Do you know what I mean? But now they're out. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. You know, looks good, but who the hell are you, lol? Yeah. Um, I think Mrs. PJ likes it. Yeah, she says it is a bit thin at the back and it might want trimming out a bit at the back. But yeah, I'm of the opinion that she's reasonably happy with it. Why? 15 years, mate. 15 years. If somebody had said to me 12 months ago, you're going to cut your dreads down by half and then take your dreadlocks out, I'd have laughed at them. I'd have gone, "Yeah, you must be bloody crackers." But when they were hanging down below my arse, I loved them. I really did. But they were too much to deal with all the time. You know, they were every time I washed dishes, unless I tied them back, they were going in the dishwater. If I weren't careful when I sat in the bog, they were going down the bog. You know, and they were just it was like a wrestling match in bed at night sometimes. Felt like I was being attacked by a bloody octopus. So I cut them down so they come down to the middle of my back, which was still reasonably long. I didn't like it like that. To be honest, they were more of a pain when they were shorter than when they were longer. And so when I went to have them tidied up last time, the girl who does it said to me, they're getting a bit thin in one or two places. You know, we need to try and sort them out. I says, well, I've been thinking about taking them out and then putting them back in again. And she says, good idea. So they're out. They're out. I've got this morning. I've got me doing these at the front. I've got Mrs. PJ doing this side, and Sean, my middle daughter, doing this side, taking them all out. But yeah, it was a bit hard going and hair everywhere, and it did make me scalp a bit sore. You know, where people were pulling. Mrs. PJ, I think she was doing it on purpose. She's trying to pull the knots out and kept we're using one of these combs to do it, you see. And she kept it like that and hitting me round the head. And look how it's broke the teeth on it, look. She kept hitting me round the head. And I'm bloody sure that she was doing it on purpose. She kept going, oh, sorry. I'm sure she was doing it on purpose. Ah, dear. Got me a Neo 2 with goggles and motion controller today, all updated and sync ready for the first light in the morning. Wow. Just remember, if you've not flown with the goggles before, either sit on something or lean against something, because until you get used to it, it does give you motion sickness and makes you feel dizzy. So just be careful, Dino. You know, otherwise you're going to be standing there flying the drone, and next thing you know, you're going to be picking yourself up off the floor. I've got the goggles and the motion controller because I've got an Avata, but I do connect them to my Neo occasionally and have a whiz round with the Neo with them. But yeah, it is great fun. It really is. But when you first start, it can make you feel a bit, you know. Definitely keep the dreadlocks out. I'm going to give it. I'm going to give it a month and decide. You know, decide what I want to do. What's this? What does Mrs. PJ think? Like I say, she's a bit unsure. I think she likes them. She says it looks really good from the front, just the back looks a bit thin. But when you take into account how much hair we actually took out of my head, it's not surprising, to be honest. It's only a bit of it. Yeah, I know. It's only a bit of it. Just got myself a DJI Mini 4K, but the weather in Scotland has not been so good. It's not been so bloody good in England, mate, I'll tell you. Honestly, George, it's been awful round here. Pretty sure you'll still get recognised. I'm sure. Well, as handsome as I am, I'm bound to get, I'm bound to get recognised. Everywhere I go. Where was it we went the other day? I had about 4 people recognise me. Ah, dear. Ponytail would be good. I think I'll only have a ponytail if I'm doing something. Like, you know, if I'm outside and it's windy, then I'll probably put a ponytail in. But it always reminds me of Only Fools and Horses and Rodney with the false ponytail. Can you remember it? Have you seen it? Where he goes round to see Cassandra and it falls off and she thinks it's a rat on the living room floor. I don't know. PJNU DJ, please be careful out there. The police are targeting audits now. Please watch your backs. We always try and watch our backs, mate. Try and watch our backs. But they can't do us for out. We're not breaking any laws, so, you know, we can always sue them, can't we, DJ? APJ looking great, brother. My daughter Ellen loves the new look. I'm glad she does. Thank you, Ellen. You're a star. Cool. Do you reckon, Mark? At least your hair will dry in an hour instead of 2 days. That is a bonus. I'll tell you something. Um, when we take the last bits out, first thing I did, because there were bits of hair everywhere, all over me, I had to get changed. It were all on my shorts and all on my t-shirt and everything. So I needed to get changed. So I went upstairs, stripped off, and went and jumped in the shower. And the actual getting in the shower and just washing my hair with just a little bit of shampoo in the palm of my hand instead of a great, because I normally have to have a great big dollop in my hand to get all the dreadlocks lathered up. It was wonderful. And then the first time in 15 years, getting a bit of conditioner on as well. Yeah, it was great. And then I got out the shower and get it a bit of a rub with a towel. And Mrs. PJ, the darling, she come along and dried it with the dryer and straightened it with a brush. Yeah, took about 10 minutes and my hair was bone dry. Whereas normally this time of year when I've got dreadlocks, if I wash it at 8 o'clock in the morning, it can still be damp when I go to bed at night. So there you go. But you are definitely right, Helen. It dries a lot quicker now. Did you wish it could be Christmas every day? No, never, ever, ever. I am not a Christmas fan at all. Is there anywhere good to fly the drone in Worksop or Warsaw? I don't know about Warsaw, but at Worksop, go up on the uh, showground field, which is just off of Blythe Road near Kilton Forest Golf Club. Up there, big open field. If you've not flown before, big open field, no trees or anything like that. Not unless you fly around the edges. Massive big field. You can go out there and practice as much as you like. Yeah, you said Worksop in the next one. Yeah, you can go out there and you can practice as much as you like, and it's safe flying as well. The only problem you may have is fetching the drone into land because a lot of people fetch the dogs up there, and the last thing you want is a dog jumping up and grabbing your drone. So just be aware of dogs when you're taking off and landing. I usually, if I go up there to try something out or something like that, I usually take off from the roof of the car, and then I only have to worry about it coming in for landing. But yeah, that's as good a place as any, mate. Nowadays, the police are making up the laws as they please, so please be careful. The trouble is, the police can't make up the laws. It's the government that make the laws, not the police. I know they try and put their own edge on it, if you know what I mean. But it don't lead to a conviction if it's something that the coppers have made up. I know what you mean. So, what's DJ think? What about my hair? Yeah, he says it looks cool. You like what I'm doing? Thank you, Wayne. I enjoy what I'm doing as well. I enjoy what I'm doing as well. Uh, love your vids. Thank you, Richie. Down in Kent. Whereabouts in Kent are you? I was stationed at Dover when I first went in the army. Yeah, Oak Park Barracks. They've gone now. It's a big industrial estate now. I think the only thing that's still there is what used to be the swimming pool, the gym, and the church. Weather's been shite in the Kingdom of Fife. Yes, I know. I know. It's a beautiful place, Fife, Kingdom of Fife. Yeah. People call it Fifeshire, but it's not Fifeshire. There's no shire in it. But yeah, we went up there, went to Knocker Castle, and really enjoyed it up there. It was nice. My son has dreads past his knees. It takes him at least 3 days to dry. I know. I can feel his pain. I must admit, when I'm in Spain or Egypt or when it's summer here, my hair gets washed a hell of a lot more than it does in the winter. It's a pain in the arse doing it in the winter. It is absolute awful. My wife just told me she wants to divorce me and marry you. I'm all right, mate. I've got one. I don't want any more. You can keep her, thank you very much. I don't mean to be rotten, but I'm quite happy with my wife. Ah, dear me. Hi, PJ, and everyone, says Carol. Regarding the new laws, are there any that will affect your videos with the 249-gram drone? No. The last couple of videos I've done with the Air 3S actually. Which one was it? Oh, the one where there's not much common sense isn't very common round here. The one I did the other day. I did that with the Air 3S, and that 9x zoom is absolutely awesome. It's brilliant. Hi PJ, love watching the videos, watching from New Zealand. Keep up the great work. I'm glad somebody's got having a summer. We're trying, Steve. We're trying. Both DJ and myself are trying. Ah, dear me. I remember that bloke who had Christmas every day. Once a year is enough for me. Yeah, once every decade's enough for me, Chuck. I'll tell you. It really is. Police I don't like, I got arrested for something I didn't do. I did dumpster diving and got done for robbing. Home base CCTV told difference and it got dropped. Then they were going to say 11 charges. I did claim and won compo. Yeah, quite right, mate. Quite right. I don't particularly trust the police with anything. I really don't. Half of them are lying bastards. They really are. And they do anything to convict you. Love the content. Some people take you at face value, others hate what you're doing. I know, and I don't care. I don't care if you hate me. I really don't. I don't. I've not got my Dilly Gaff t-shirt on today. I've got my Levi one on. I really don't care, mate. Dilly Gaff. Love me or hate me. You know, I like it when people like me and come on and we have a nice community and a nice laugh and a chat and everything else. And if you don't like me, Dilly Gaff. I just don't care at all. Really don't. Hi there, PJ. Great to see you. Good to see you as well, Will. Your hair is now giving 90s wrestler vibes. Kevin Nash. Oh, right. Google it. Just want to say great work with your audits and your collaborations with DJ. Top notch guys. We have a great laugh when we go out together, DJ and myself. It is a good laugh. What's this? Can't look anymore. Dreadlocks in MC McDonald's. I don't know. I bet you can get dryers to dry dreadlocks. Um, I've never seen any. I've never seen any. So yeah, if I'm sure if there was, I would have had some because it's an absolute pain. I mean, even in Egypt, when it's like 40 degrees and I wash my hair, leave the towel on the top 20 minutes, in a bun kind of thing, a turban type thing, and then go and stand outside in the sun. It's at least a couple of hours to get it bone dry in 40 degrees heat. So it's not an easy life with dreadlocks. It definitely isn't. Thank you, Gary. I'm glad you like it. What are you wearing? A UK mask. There you go. That's what you want, mate. I've got everything to protect me if I get stopped by the police when I'm flying, so they can't do shit. So I should be okay. Quite right. I take the only thing I take because a number of times they ask me if I've got ID and I say no. And the only thing I carry with me when I'm flying is that. That's the only thing I take with me. It just shows I've got a license and I've got insurance. So there you go. I'm so shocked that your locks could be brushed out. It was hard work, definitely hard work. Um, my fingers were my fingers were dropping off by the time I was done. I was sat here in my chair like the playing back, and I've got a big monitor up there, and I was putting Goodwood motor racing on, putting the motor racing while I'm sat here with my thing, pulling dreads out, putting hair on there, pulling a bit more out, putting the hair on there. Yeah. I mean, my dreads come down to about there, and it was no use trying to strip these as a snip because all that from there downwards is not attached to my scalp anymore. So there's no point in trying to unpick it. So I just cut it off, and then there you go. Where are we? Hello from France. Do you have many people with dreadlocks in France? I don't know. What insurance you're with, PJ, for your drone? And with what I showed you on the card, um, you get 5 mil FPV UK. You get 5 million public liability insurance with it. So have a look. FPV UK. Google it. They're very, very good. It is true, mate. It is true. Do you like PS5? I've no idea. Ain't got one, never had one. Never ever had one. Oh dear. So tell us about how you got into doing public audits and your first videos. I got bored shitless, Ellen. I watched a couple of people doing police stations, AV auditing Britain doing police stations and stuff like that. That looks interesting, but I don't want to do police stations. I think I might go and do building sites and stuff like that because, you know, I've had a lot of experience with lorries and cranes and all that kind of stuff. So I thought that's the way to do it. And yeah, we're bored shitless, so that's why I did it. Started spending too much time in the pub, and I didn't want to spend much time in the pub because I'm not a drinker, not really. And so, you know, I found something else to do. Hi, Pete from Alphen, the Netherlands. I don't know if I've been there or not. The name rings a bell. The name rings a bell. Hey, PJ, you would look okay with short hair. It'd make my face look fat, mate. Instead of, you know, being skinny and handsome, I'd look fat and chubby. Oh dear. I love the one with the security guard you thought might be casing the place, pass information on. He was a total nerd with a clipboard, and you kept saying, you know, you know, you know. Yeah, that was at what used to be Peppers. That did. Blackpool. Yes, Blackpool was definitely an interesting day with DJ. Definitely was. Oh, where we go. Marilyn PJ Monroe. I've got the boobs. I don't know. I don't know what you reckon. Have I got the tackle? Uh, it looks great. You like both. Thank you. Will you go out with DJ again this week? No, I don't think so. We don't. We enjoy going out together, but we don't want to go out together all the time. You know, he likes to make his videos. I like to make my videos. And if we go out together, we're both making the same video, if you know what I mean. We both visit the same place. And all right, it's a different take on the site, but we're still both making what is basically the same video, which is, I mean, I've still got some to do from when we went to Robin Hood Airport. I just didn't want to put them on the same time as DJ were putting them on. So there you go. Hi Pete, question. Why is it when you're auditing you take off and land on the road when it looks like there's enough room uh, on the footpath? Um, I don't I don't always take off on the road. If there's room, I take off on the footpath. But the thing about the footpath, a lot of the time, is there's trees overhanging, lampposts overhanging, telephone cables and stuff like that. And the other thing is as well, if you're landing on a footpath, you've usually got a wall or a fence or a hedge, and the footpath is that wide. Whereas if I land it on the road, what I do is I bring it down to about 14 or 15 foot, make sure nothing's coming, and then get it down. It's a lot easier to land it on the road, if you know what I mean. I got one too. It came today. What did you get, Chris? Was it a drone? Oh, met you in Blackpool. Was you the young man in McDonald's? Yeah. I met a couple of people at Blackpool, actually. Yeah, I did. The dreadlocks were tour trademark. We'll miss them. Yeah, but I mean, how many people have got hair this colour? I mean, I've got an amber light on, so it doesn't really show you how silver they are. They're not white. They're actually silver. Really are silver. Yo, it's Dog the Bounty Hunter's cousin. Oh, there you go. Dreadlocks are not really a thing in France. They're not really a thing here in UK, to be fair. They're not always a big thing here. So I have FPV UK this time. You can fly with Article 16. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. But it doesn't make much difference now. They've changed the laws. Whereas before, that Article 16 was a big help. It doesn't make much difference now, I don't think. So I had dreads myself for some years. When I cut mine off in the end, I got a silly amount of money for mine on eBay. People buy them and put them on their heads. I've still got a big bag of I've still got a big bag of dreadlocks here, look. Hang on. Still got a big bag of them here. So yeah, still got some. If the dreads have gone, what are you going to call the drone now? Now that is a good point. I need a name for the drone now. I'm still going to keep calling it the dread drone, I think. Not just because of the hair, but people dread it going over the top. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'll make my mind up. Cover Drone is also another insurance company for drones. Yeah, I know it is, George. I know it is. Wizard upgrade suits you. Thank you very much. Glad you like it. Will you fly over at have holiday? I will fly over when I'm on holiday. Yes, when I have a holiday, I'm always flying all the time. Do you do public speaking or education? You have an interesting life so far. What I have seen. No. This is the only public speaking I do. It is. This is the only public speaking I do. And guess what? It's the only public speaking I want to do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't want to get up on the stage and make a prat of myself. I can make a prat of myself sat in my own kitchen. You should do more Royal Mail depots. The ones I've seen, Vitals, are quite good. Royal Mail can be a bit hit and miss. I've done some, and they just absolute rubbish. And I've only had a couple where they've kicked off, but yeah, I found most of them are rubbish, to be fair. But when I see them, I go for them, and if they turn out okay, then they turn out okay, and if they don't, they don't, you know. But there you go. Remember that time that van nearly wiped you out in your little red car? Hey, that's happened more than once, Rob. Definitely has. Definitely has. I appreciate to look twice. Did you ask permission before getting rid of those dreadlocks like a new man? Look after yourself and keep going with the audits. I especially like it when the business's owners, directors challenge you and get off on the wrong foot. Keep up the great work. Um, actually, I didn't ask permission. You know, I know I have to have permission to do anything, you know, and if it's against company policy, I'm buggered, but I did it without permission and against company policy when I took the dreadlocks out. Uh, I love watching the NT videos of you. That's how I found you. All right. Um, I, I just enjoy making videos. I don't care what it is. I just enjoy making videos. I was going to go out and do a walk and talk today, but you know, it's just having time, busy, absolutely crazy at the moment. Still using transmitters. I still use the radio. Oh, you're the guy with no hands. Yes, I remember, Rob. Yes, you got a keyring off of me and DJ. Didn't you? No hands, and I believe, did you have a leg missing as well? I don't know. You're a sorry state, mate, you were. But you seemed happy enough with life. You seem to be enjoying yourself. That's the main thing. Glass half full, you are, mate. Glass half full. You see a lot of see you next Tuesdays on your audits, don't you? I certainly do. I definitely do. Oh, dear me. Santa has hair that colour. That's if you believe in Santa. I, I'm a grown up now, so I don't believe in Santa anymore. I never used to when I was much of a kid, really, to be honest. But there you go. It's more for legacy drones. You don't have class markings like the Mavic 3 for Article 16. Yeah, I ain't got any legacy drones, mate. I haven't. The insurance card, and I got one with my flyer's ID on it. Yeah, they come with your flyer ID and your operator ID as well. So they come with everything on. Membership number, expiry date, £5 million public liability. I think it's an extra tenner if you want the card. But the card's still easy to carry around, isn't it? Says you can get specialised dryers for headlocks. I don't know about that. Dreadlocks, no idea. No idea. I've never seen any. Brian says, wow. Hiya, Nick. What's your next crazy vlog? I ain't got a jar of glue. I wake up in the morning, probably about 6:30, go up at 7 o'clock, or sometimes 6:45, or sometimes 5 o'clock, depends how well I'm sleeping. Come downstairs, take the dogs out, make myself a cup of coffee, feed the dogs, and then decide what I'm going to do. There's very little planned in my head, very little planned in my head. And if I don't make the plans, I usually forget about it. I usually forget what I'm going to do next day. uh, I no, sometimes I spend half an hour looking at the map and on Google Maps and thinking, yeah, that looks all right, and that looks all right. I might go there, but you know, but I've no idea. I shall have a look on. I shan't be going out until at least Monday. because it's Saturday and Sunday, and there's not a lot on the Saturday and Sunday. So I'll probably be having a good look on Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, see where I can go, and I shall get off out again. Have you ever come up to Scotland? If not, why not? Only on holiday, mate. Only on holiday. Um, and it's a long way. It's a long way. It's about a 4-hour drive from where I live, depending whereabouts you're going in Scotland. What's this? Name for the drone, the Silver Hover Bobber. Awesome, mate. Awesome. Oh, dear. Very good. I do like it. Yeah, that's right. No hands, one leg, still driving. Yes, I remember. Yeah, it was nice to meet you, mate. You were full of beans, definitely. I did visit a National Trust house when last in the UK. They came across as very upper middle class people. Even the volunteers thought it was their own place. Yeah, National Trust can be very like that, like, oh yeah. So, what do you think of the conscription idea for young guys? No, bad idea. Bad idea. Um, if they want squaddies, they've got to offer them a better wage and make sure that they look after them when they come out, and they don't. Wages are not fantastic, and when they come out, they're just chucked on the rubbish heap most of the time. I think America looks after their veterans a lot better than we do in this country. But yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of young people don't want to go in the army. Better options. Hiya, Michael. How you doing? How's it hanging, mate? Why not try Rochdale? Remember the Rochdale cowboy? Have you ever met AB? No, I haven't. No, I haven't. Oh, I like this. You're a mate of mine. Who's this handsome young lad? I was expecting that old part PJ. Sorry, I had a bit in there, didn't I? Yeah, it's me. No dreadlocks, it's me. Uh, where do you like? We are in Fife. Um, went to Kirkcaldy, Knocker Castle, up to where the golf course is, St Andrews, all up and down the coast. Loads of castles up and down there around the coast. Yeah, it's very, very nice up there. Very nice. When people are arguing with you, taking videos, do you argue? Just kind of depends. Depends what they like. If they're telling me I can't do stuff, I correct them. And if they start getting stroppy, then I get stroppy back because I'm a stroppy bastard. But there you go. What can I say? Drax Power Station. I don't know if I can get anywhere near it. I don't know if I can get anywhere near it. My first wife was from Kirkcaldy. That's why we used to go up there. Yeah, I used to go up there quite often. But there you go. It is very nice up there. Oh, they're going up like mad now. Would Buckingham Palace be a flight restricted area? I don't know. I've never looked on the map. Never had an interest in doing it, to be honest. Never had an interest in doing it. If I want to see Charlie and the rest of them, I'll watch them on telly. But I can imagine that it probably is. I don't know. I've never looked. Never looked. A few days ago, I did hear you saying that you flew those massive Hercules aircraft. Because that's impressive. No, I didn't fly them. I used to jump out of them. on a regular basis. But whenever I got chance, because I was always interested in aeroplanes. Excuse me a sec. Whenever I got chance, because I was always interested in aeroplanes, um, I used to try and get in the cockpit, have a look around, and talk to the aircrew, and you know, get a little bit of information and stuff like that. What got me interested in flying many years ago, when Harrier jump jets first came out, we were engineers, you see. We used to lay the Harrier pads down with these like metal grids that you lay down, so that if they land in a field or in grass or stuff like that, they land on these pads so the engines don't suck up all the leaves and all the other shit into the engine. And we'd laid these pads, and this Harrier come in and zzz, down it went. And it were only a young officer, ever so nice, and he was telling us all about the aeroplane, and he let us have a look inside the cockpit, you see. And I was just gobsmacked. I really was when I looked inside the cockpit. I thought, I've got to have some of this. And I said to him, I said, is this one of them ejaculator seats? And he laughed and he says, don't you mean an ejector seat? And I said, mate, if I got to pull that handle, it could definitely be an ejaculator seat. Oh dear. You believe it is? So do I. Do you do flight sim? No, I don't play any games really. I'm not a gamer. I'm a boring bastard, really. I'm not a gamer. I don't drink. I don't like football. Rugby I can kind of watch. I like to watch snooker, but there you go. I'm not. I'm not really a big watching sports fan. Tell you what, I do like to watch. I like to watch the high diving and the gymnastics and all that kind of stuff. It just gobsmacks me how they do shit like that. Have you got the keys back yet? No, no, I haven't. They were posted to the wrong address. Somebody put the wrong door number on, and I've been round there, and they go, "Oh, we haven't seen them." They were a Polish guy, so and they were the only one in the house. And apparently they were dropped off there last Saturday. So I'm going to go round tomorrow morning again and see if they've got them. And if they haven't, I'm going to get the old police involved, because there's door keys and car keys, if you know what I mean. And they live across the road. Great visit at that recycle yard. Very interesting, informative. The mother and daughter employees were brilliant with you. Yeah, they were. They were absolutely great. It was great. Have you ever been to the old Buckingham Air Show in Norfolk? If you like aviation and air shows, you should go. It's awesome. I'm going this year, take photographs. Um, I've been to we used to go to, how is it we used to go to as kids? Place. We used to go to the one that's now Doncaster Airport, but they used to have another one just south of Lincoln. I remember where it was. And it was all right. Um, I actually flew in there one day. Let me have a look. Do, 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 do. Mappers Google. Waddington. Yeah, they used to have an air show at Waddington. And I actually flew in there one day when they got the air show in. We had to be there by a certain time and everything. But no, I've never been to one at Norfolk. What's DJ really like? Incredibly handsome, very witty. He's taller than me, and he's a great bloke. He really is. Smashing fella. Next time when you see DJ, can you say to him, can you give me a shout out on his video? I will ask him. I don't know if he's still on. He might be watching. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes he watches to the end. Sometimes he comes on for 5 minutes. But I will ask him. In Martin, is that Martin? Yeah. Is that my mate Marty from up at Leeds? How you doing, mate? Dear, yeah. We're going to have to go out again to get together, mate, I'll tell you. Have you been to Lancashire before? Not videoing, but I do want to go up to, I said it the other day, where the big ice cream place is. Yeah, I want to go up there and get my map back up again. I'll tell you where it is I want to go to. I once wrote a folk truck off there. It come whizzing around the corner straight into the side of my lorry. We just have a, can't remember where it was. So I went, Skelmersdale. Yeah, big ice cream factory. Muller, milk and ingredients. Yeah, I've been to Skelmersdale, done deliveries on lorries, long time ago. Have you ever watched the Snooker 900? If not, really good. It's so addictive to watch. Google Snooker 900s if you haven't, I recommend. Oh, I'll have a look, mate. I will have a look. I will have a look. Easy PJ Muckhouse, yeah. All doing good, sir. AB all the way, brother. Yeah, AB's great. It really is. In a future video, where your video, one more flying in Lancashire at the East Lancs Railway. All right. Okay. I just like to video all different things. I like it when people talk to me. I really do. I mean, the one I did the other day at the bacon place, I didn't think that to do very well because there's not a lot of friction in it, if you know what I mean. It was just me and him stood chatting for half an hour, and and the video's done very well. So I was surprised. I really was surprised. Best ice cream you can get is from D-side Creameries. I've no idea, mate. I've no idea. I'm an ice cream fanatic, I'll be honest. I really am. Anyway, look, I'm going to get off. I ain't had my dinner yet. What time is it? It's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. I ain't had my dinner. I don't know. I'm going to get bloody heartburn all night. When you're filming in public, you might film someone in a protective scheme. Did you ever think of that? No. If they're in a protective scheme, you know, what can I say? Have a look at Biggin Hill, World War II Air Base. Yeah, I want to go down to the Imperial War Museum just off the M11 and have a look there. That's Duxford, isn't it? That's where I fancy nipping down there and having a look at that. Good night. Yes, I am going. I'm going to go and get something to eat. I've been saying that for ages. Get your hair sorted. You ain't got the rhythm for dreadlocks. How do you know I ain't got the rhythm? You don't know whether I've got the rhythm or not. You never know. Yeah, good night. Anyway, I'm going to say good night to everybody. Thanks for turning up. Thanks for having a chat with me. I really enjoy these live streams. I think they're great fun. And you ever covered Euro auctions at Goole? It's a grown man's playground. I load in there quite often. Oh, I'll have to go and have a look at that. Euro auctions. I'll have a look for that in a minute. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I've had a great time. Really have. I've enjoyed it. If when's the next live? probably Sunday, I don't know. It's just having time to do it. Uh, time is the problem at the moment. You think at 70 I've got shitloads of time, but I haven't. So I'm trying to fit in as much as I can. Anyway, I'll if you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, please share, please subscribe. And guess what? I will see you in the next one. Bye, everybody. See you soon. Have a good weekend. Don't do anything I do. And if you do, don't get caught. And if you get caught, don't give him your name. Bye.